Okay, so I'm going to open up a notepad, right? I said that in the last video and now I'm doing that. This is going to be my explanation as to why Dragon Ball Z Sparking is going to be trash and how it could be better. I've been working on making notes for different game things. This is for characters with super speed. This could work on the Flash, any villain within the Flash's universe. This could work on characters like Superman, Sonic the Hedgehog, yeah, anything that uses super speed, right? All you have to do is take out the electricity and boom, right? Literally, when all you need to do is take away game mechanics from something that's complicated to make your game, and your game isn't as good as that would be, your game's dog shit. But anyways, for a Dragon Ball Z game, you could take this mechanic right here. This healing factor, your bar goes up by 0.1, and every level up gives you 0.1. Then every food item you eat gives you 0.1 as well. And this is just for your healing. So you'll be healing every second by default in the game. And this could be how you upgrade it. In terms of Dragon Ball Z, you can have this exact same thing, except only when you transform. And then each transformation could go up by 1, right? For each transformation. And boom, you would have your ability to heal in a Dragon Ball Z game. Scalable by this and locked to which transformation. So this would be your base, your first level 1, your base Super Saiyan, right? Then you would go into Super Saiyan 2, and it would be just 1 added on, right? Then you go into Super Saiyan 3, right? And it'll be 2, it'll be 2 added on. And this could be your whole healing system and health bar system, right? In your Dragon Ball Z game. Then you can have your combat stance and your speed stance. Let's say for Dragon Ball Z, right? For Dragon Ball Z, you can have your your ki blasts for your superpowers. Everything like Spirit Bomb, Destructo Bisque. You know what I mean, right? You can have your ki stance, and then you can have your combat stance. So this is gonna be like Taekwondo, Jiu-Jitsu, Judo, blah blah blah, right? And then the buttons that you use for these attacks can be the exact same buttons that you would use for your powers. So that you will have to switch back and forth through your stances to do your powers. And then you can press the same buttons to do your attack combos. This will automatically be balanced. So now, if I want to switch to my Goku powers, right? I'm gonna have to press the stance 1 time. Then I want to switch to my Krillin powers. I press the stance 2 times or some shit like that. And then when I want to get back to my attacks, to my normal attacks, you just press the combo stance button. And Dragon Ball Z games could use what I'm explaining, and it would just be good. And then this force break thing, this could just be empowered attacks. So you press the force break button, and now everything is stronger. And then when you're in your Super Saiyan mode, it'll be stronger even more. So in this case, this could be like your Kaioken type shit. This could be your Kaioken button. So you could like press the Kaioken and then boom, everything's stronger. But let's say it drains your health every second or some shit. Instead of taking power, this force break button drains your health. So you'll only really be using this in your Super Saiyan forms, because your Super Saiyan form will have this healing. You hear this depth that I'm communicating in these systems already? I haven't even gotten to like any of the meat yet. We're fucking what? 2 sentences in to the development of an actual Dragon Ball Z game. Anyways, let's get into the third sentence. Then you have a punch button and a kick button. Right? You press your hold up. You have a punch and a kick, and pressing back or holding down backwards will knock the enemy in the air. How many Dragon Ball Z games don't have knockups? Y'all could add knockups in the game, or knock them in the air with you. That's when you hold it down, and then when you press it, it just knocks them up. When you hold it down, it knocks them in the air with you. When you just press it, it knocks them up. And that could be on your punch and your kick. So you have 2 different launchers. You press punch, you knock them in the air. You hold punch, you go up in the air with them and you knock them in the air. You press kick, you knock them in the air. You hold kick, knock them in the air, and go up with them. And what is the requirement? Pressing backwards. So whatever is that backwards from your character, you press backwards. Then you hold down backwards with the attack button held down. And you can have Dragon Ball Z knockups, bro. And now we're just going to go a little deeper. Now we're getting into the meat of this. The game can have different fighting styles to equip. That's what I was talking about recently. Right? You can have your Krillin, you can have your Taekwondo, you can have your... That's the type of stuff I was talking about. So when it comes to fighting styles, you can have Jiu-Jitsu, Taekwondo. And then to make it even deeper, right? You equip that, you can get different attack animations. And then, I think this isn't the part with the notes. You unlock new abilities, you will need the amounts of energy. So this isn't the part that I was writing. I think I just verbalized it when I was using these notes before. But let's say you start off with 3 attacks for each fighting style. And then when you max out the level, now you unlock a new slot. So now you have 4 attacks if you max out the level. So you can have 3 punches but only have 4 kicks because you upgraded your kicks, you didn't upgrade your punches. And then all of this can max out at 6. This is a grinding system that you don't have to commit to. Because you won't have like a broken combo stance when you just have your 3 attacks. You'll get a 1, 2, 3 combo. You just won't have an automatic knockback. And then your 4, 5 will just be 2, your usual basic attacks. You'll get your attack, then you get your held down version of it. And then when you get to that 4th, that's when you get the one that is permanently a knockback. It knocks back. And there could be something where if you press forward in your attack button, you get the last animation as an attack that either pushes you forward in attacks or it throws out the last attack. So once you get that last thing, now you're going to get an attack that you can throw out all the time because it'll be your forward attack button. And then if you hold it down, it'll give you the distance closing version of it. You hear all this depth that I'm coming up with that could be in a Dragon Ball Z game? It would be good as fuck what I'm describing right now. And none of this has anything to do with it, really. This is about energy levels, and I don't really want to talk too much about this type of energy levels. So I'm going to explain, right? Let's say you have Dragon Ball Z energy so that you can do your powers. Every form that you're in, will put up your energy by 100. So let's say you start off your base form, you don't have any transformations on. You're only going to have 100 energy. Then once you unlock the transformation, now you're going to have 200 energy. Then when you get the next transformation, 300 energy. Then you get the next transformation, 400. And the next transformation, 500. I would want you to also be able to transform by pressing the button. Listen to this. You press the button, and that gives you your base transformation. Then to go into the things that are like Kaioken, you press backwards, and then you press your transformation button. And then, listen to this. You have to actually, no. Let me go back. Let's say there will be an ability button, right? What I was saying before. You press that and you press your transformation. When you press those together, that's how you get your Kaioken type shit. That's much better. If you press your ability button, you hold down your ability button, your ability stance button, and then you press your transformation at the same time. And that's how you get it. That would be really good. That would be great. That would be great. That was actually an impressive idea for me right now, because that gave me a breakthrough in something else that I'm thinking about. But anyways, so let's get back to this power stuff. So when we come to damage, right? Damage of your attacks. Every single attack by default can be 25 damage. No one does more than 25 damage. Then when you hold down the button and you release, now you're doing 50 damage. And guess what? If you want to just stand there holding down the button, now it'll go from 50 and scale up by 10 every second that you hold it down. And guess what? There can be a teleporting button so that this will be useful. So you'll teleport to someone, you can hold down an attack, right? Teleport to someone and then release after you've been sitting in a corner holding down your punch button for like an hour just to one-shot them on purpose. But guess what? If they have good reflexes, they might hear the teleportation sound, they might see you in that split second, and then they teleport out the way with their teleport button. Depths, bro. Everything that I just explained will 100% make a better Dragon Ball Z game than any dog shit that's existed, and also at the same time simultaneously make a better Dragon Ball Z game than this dog shit fucking, what is the name of this? Dragon Ball Z Sparking Zero. This shit's about to be so ass. It's about to be so ass. I'm gonna laugh at y'all when I buy this dog shit game.